The 7th-seeded Bristol Flyers hosted the 2nd-seeded Newcastle Eagles in the first leg of the BBL playoff quarter-final. Flyers were back in the postseason for the first time since 2015, whilst the Eagles were boosted by the return of DeAndre Parks after missing the final 2 weeks of the regular season due to injury. Into the first period, and Darius Defoe would find himself wide open inside for the two-handed dunk before Brandon Boggs responds at the other end with the huge put-back slam. But Newcastle would begin to pull away as they'd go on an 18-2 run in the opening period, including a barrage of threes from Orlan Jackman and Scott Martin to lead 30 points to 9 at the end of the first quarter. Into the second period, and the Eagles' lead would continue to grow as Joe Hart knocks down a pair of back-to-back three-pointers to extend the lead to 31 points. Newcastle would lead by as many as 33 points on the night before Greg Street ends the second period with the pull-up three-pointer on the buzzer. Flyers would trail 35 points to 53 at the end of the first half. Into the second half, and Greg Street drives all the way to the rim for the soft finish in traffic before feeding Brandon Boggs with the pinpoint lob pass for the finger roll off the glass. Final moments of the third period, and Boggs would knock down the open three-pointer from the wing before Drew Lasko would beat the buzzer with a deep three to give the Eagles a 24-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. And the Flyers would come out firing on all cylinders in the final 10 minutes as Greg Street drives all the way to the rim for the basket and the foul before knocking down the open three on the wing to cut the gap to 14 points. Street would end the game with a double-double of 15 points and 12 rebounds to go along with 5 assists as he feeds the extra pass into Daniel Adozie for the huge two-handed slam to get the fans off their seats at the SGS Wise Arena. And Hamid Ali would take over in the final few minutes as he drives all the way to the rim to cut the lead down to single digits before making his trademark pull-up three-pointer to cut the gap down to just 6. Ali would finish with a team-high 30 points on the night to go along with 9 rebounds and 8 assists as Brandon Boggs knocks down the mid-range jump shot to complete an incredible 30-point turnaround to cut the lead down to 3 points. And the Flyers would have a chance to tie the game on the buzzer as Daniel Adozie makes the huge block out of nowhere in the final few seconds before Hamid Ali comes up short on the three-pointer from inside the half-court. Final score, Bristol Flyers 94, Newcastle Eagles 97. The Flyers would take a 3-point deficit into the second leg on Sunday after pulling off one of the greatest comebacks you'll ever see at the SGS Wise Arena. From World of Sport on Sam FM, I'm Downsy, supporting the Bristol Flyers every step of the way.